Mother told me Mira has asked for Lady Marjorie's help.
Did she?
I knew we could rely on Mira. She always thinks of family above all else. Hopefully Lady Marjorie's influence will be enough. But right now I'm more concerned about you. I saw what you did to that man. I know you told me you'd have to change, but I suppose I hadn't believed you would.
I can't afford any more mistakes. Everyone knows what happened with Lord Whitehill. Garrett being sent to the wall without my knowledge.
I know. And that wasn't your fault.
Well, I'm the Lord. It's my responsibility. The people want me to lead. They need me to, but...
What? Ethan, please. Tell me.
What do you suggest I do?
You must be strong, decisive. You are the lord of this house. Remember, you're just as capable as Asher or Roderick ever were. I know it. I only wish you did too.
You've always given me good advice. Thank you.
Ich habe doch eigentlich versucht, selbstsicher zu handeln. Und dann kommt sie und das war die falsche... Schwirft mir hier vor, dass das die falsche Entscheidung war. Und dann sagt sie mir im gleichen Zug, ich soll doch wieder tough sein. Das war jetzt ein bisschen merkwürdig. Nein, aber nochmal hier, was wir mit Malcolm besprochen hatten. Er vertritt ja auch eher so ein bisschen die kriegerische Seite. Ja, ich meine, wenn der wirklich den Respekt seiner Leute hier hat, dann wäre das schon wertvoll eigentlich. Wenn jetzt der Duncan dagegen total einflusslos ist.
Our provisions are rather low, my lord. I made the count again, just to be sure. But it doesn't look good.
How bad is it? How long could we hold the house?
We couldn't withstand a siege, my lord. If the Boltons or the White Hills cut us off and wait us out, we'd only last a fortnight. But there are steps we can take. In the past, we've demanded food from the small folk to replenish our stores. We can do it again, if you'd like. We've done it before in desperate times. The last long winter, my family had to give all our pigs to the house.
No, there must be something else we can do.
Well, I hope we find it soon. We won't have much room to maneuver if we don't have the option of holding fast. I can speak to the huntsmen and trappers. Perhaps they can do more. My lord.
Ja, das ist halt auch, ne, wenn wir jetzt den armen Leuten das Essen wegnehmen, dann schürt das noch die Unruhe. Also ich muss sagen, ich tendiere momentan immer mehr zu Royland. Ich tendiere immer mehr zu Royland. Den haben wir alle schon geredet. Reden wir mal mit den Kandidaten, ne? Ja.
Sword up! Swing left! Parry! Wrong! I didn't know
Sir
dogs
Royland,
could hold
A
swords.
word?
Of course, my lord.
I have many decisions to make, and I wanted your advice. What's the state of our defences? Are these men ready for what's coming?
This lot, ready? No, but they will be. We post anyone who can hold a spear along the parapet, up where they won't get much scrutiny, and put our meanest, nastiest looking brutes front and centre. That'll show Ramsey we're a force in our own right. You've got to project power, especially when you're weakened.
Thank you, Sir Royland. I'll let you get back to training these men.
Thank you, my lord. And I'll be sure to watch out for more deserters. After today, I suspect there'll be more to come. Now, when I say parry, get that sword out.
Müssen wir jetzt den Brazier gleich verteilen? Nicht erst heute Abend? Bei dieser Ratssitzung? Der erzählt irgendwas und kalkuliert wieder.
Duncan,
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider. and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
Okay, der Vater hat also ihn gewählt. Ask him about the Sentinels. Let him return to his duty.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Actually, I wanted to ask, why did you send Garrett away?
I did it for your own protection, my lord. Garrett had to go. By sending him away myself, I thought it would keep you blameless in the eyes of the Whitehills. I only hope to give you an advantage, and I regret any action you disapprove of.
I understand. And you're forgiven.
Thank you, my lord.
Thank you, Duncan. I appreciate your advice.
I'm at your service, my lord.
Jetzt können wir die anderen Fragen nicht mehr fragen. Gut, dass er eine... Was hatten wir noch fragen können? Wie er über Royland denkt. Gut, die Meinung können wir uns wahrscheinlich auch alle schon denken. Hält bestimmt nicht sonderlich viel. Give Brazier to... Give Brazier to talk to. Okay, da können wir noch reden.
You can lift them, yeah? Yes, my lord.
I need to name a sentinel.
Ah, you do. And it's good you came to me. I know this house, and everyone here knows me. They know I can hold the reins, or wield the sword in equal measure. I'm the man you need. And might I remind you, it was Duncan Tuttle who sent Garrett to the wall. He undermined your authority, and made you look weak to the Whitehills. I would never do that to you. And if you pardon me saying so, I think your father would be proud. Seeing you make good choices as a young lord.
Duncan Tuttle is a good man.
Aye, a fine man. Wise even. But he has no business being a sentinel. He likes to talk. But now's the time for action. So, when will you declare your decision, my lord?
Tonight, at the small council meeting.
Very good. I trust your judgment, my lord.
Ist das jetzt wirklich... Ach, ist es jetzt wirklich sinnvoll, irgendwie so kriegerische Aktionen gegen Ramsey zu machen? Wo muss ich denn eigentlich jetzt hin? Jetzt muss ich... Hier, Meister.
Come on, you dogs. You'll not be fighting here forever.
Ortigrin. Meister Ortigrin. Mhm. Kommen wir da hoch eigentlich? Ah, anscheinend kommen wir da hoch. Okay. Kleines, überschaubares Dörfchen, ne? Na, so. Na gut.
Are you holding a sword or...
Maester,
Yes, Lord Ethan. I see you've spoken to a number of people. Are you prepared to name your sentinel?
what is it you're doing over here?
Admiring the ironwood, my lord. I studied it at the Citadel. The wood may be black, but I see gold. An entire forest of gold.
What do you mean?
It is our greatest asset, my lord. Why not give some of our ironwood to House Bolton and have them leave us be? We could ransom ourselves. You can hardly put a price on your own life, or the lives of those you love.
How much do we have to give, Maester?
From here to Wolfswood Creek and then across the next 2 ridges, it should be enough to satisfy Ramsey's snow, I imagine. Bloodlust can often be sated by gifts and gold.
Okay, also wir könnten Ramsey auch einfach zufrieden stimmen, indem wir so ein bisschen bestechen.
My lord, are you now ready to name your sentinel?
Naja, gut. Wie nehme ich?
Yes, Mason. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council at once.
Schwierig. So, jetzt steht das Council-Meeting an.
You may sit.
I believe Lord Ethan has reached his decision.
Before I name my sentinel, I must tell you.
Naja, dass beide eigentlich
Duncan,
mögliche
Royland,
Sentinels sind.
this house needs you both.
But you can only choose one, my lord.
Let him be on with it.
Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Ich mag ihn eigentlich fast lieber. Na komm, dann gehen wir mal doch lieber nach Bauchgefühl als das. Klar, es würde einerseits mehr Krieger bedürfen jetzt eigentlich. Aber ich entscheide das jetzt mal aus dem Bauch heraus, also... Here we go.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle! This is reckless!
Lord Ethan has made his choice. I will not disappoint you, my lord.
Now, sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsey Snow?
Our scouts say he's only a day's ride from here. We've no time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Keine Panik.
There's no need to panic. We can devise a plan to deal with him.
Auf
The
jeden Fall.
Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsey must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You'd gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls. Ignore Sir Royland. You named me Sentinel. I knew this would happen. He cannot be
This
trusted.
is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear from all of us.
Enough! Would my father have stood for this kind of bickering?
Kindergarten
Neither
hier.
will I.
So ist gut. Hau mal ein bisschen auf den Putz,
Sir
Kleiner.
Royland is clearly able and ready to take up arms, but the rest of our soldiers are not. We need to take a cunning approach. Diplomacy can be a sharper instrument than a sword.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand.
Gentlemen, please.
Hat er halt auch recht, ne? Da hat er halt auch einen Punkt.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
Mother, what do you recommend we do?
We must give him whatever he wants and be done with it. It's too dangerous to do otherwise.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough!
Also ich glaube auch nicht, dass Diplomatie groß beim Ramsey ankommt. Also glaube ich ehrlich gesagt nicht. Wenn wir kämpfen würden, dann verärgern wir ihn halt auch bestimmt, ne? Der Sir Royland ist halt, ach, weiß nicht. Am liebsten würde ich ihm sofort den Schädel einschlagen, dem Ramsey ist ein Bastard einfach. Aber ich glaube echt, das Klügste ist hier wirklich zu feilschen. Ich glaube, mit sich reden lassen lässt er nicht. Nee. Bleiben wir mal beim Bargaining.
Maester Ortengrin has swayed me. We will offer the Boltons a share of the ironwood, and we will promise our people to harvest it, thus securing their safety.
As Sentinel and Castellan, I must warn against this. You may do this for some gain now, but in the end, it will starve this house.
If we don't, there may be no House Forester at all.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsey's arrival.
We could offer him the ironwood in the courtyard.
My lord, making this kind of offer outright may simply embolden Ramsey. There could be trouble, and all the house will be there to see it. Meet him in the hall. It will be more private, and he will not have an audience to play against you.
Lord Ethan?
Ja, ich glaube auch. Wenn, dann machen wir es in der großen Halle. Ja, komm.
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
Gott,
How
dieser
many years have I
Kindergarten.
served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Sit down at once.
Apologies, my son.
Mann, Machtwort gesprochen
But
hier.
now that it is settled,
Kann ja nicht
we know what
angehen.
we must do. You will meet Ramsey Snow in the Great Hall.
And we will offer the ironwood, providing a safe future for this house.
Ja,
And
das
don't
klingt
worry, Lord
vernünftig, ja.
Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Ja, Frauen gehen putzen, Meister geht Münzen zählen. Und was macht der Kindergarten?
My lord, you have
Anstrengend. ey.
named your sentinel, but you still seem conflicted. And no matter what, you can't be indecisive. Not if you want to help this house. Forgive me.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
Ah, jetzt kommt sie damit
Malcolm
raus.
told me. You want to bring him back.
He's a skilled fighter. But what's more, he has the will to fight. A hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister. And we need all the help we can get.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He
Das ist eine
exiled
gute Frage,
himself.
ja.
He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct. Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father
Klingt
was
sehr sympathisch.
furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate. He acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you. It's something we could use.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you. I'm trying to do what's best for this family, what this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Ja, doch. Ich glaube, den Bruder wieder zurückzuholen, Familie zusammenführen, jetzt in dieser schweren Zeit, das ist einfach was sinnvoller. Ja, lass mal zukommen. Lauf mal los, Malcolm.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Thank you,
geht's.
Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this. Know that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet.
Lady Marjorie's Chambers, Red Keep, King's Landing. Wir können uns jetzt noch ein bisschen umgucken. Das ist ja also der Schlachtplan der Frauen. Wer verlobt sich mit wem, wer sitzt neben wem. Kann man aber nichts erkennen, ne? Das sind wahrscheinlich die Familienwappen. Hier Lannister, oder? Das ist doch der Löwe. Oder ist das hier der Löwe? Puh, hier sind nochmal Lannisters. Ich kann es gar nicht so richtig erkennen, ehrlich gesagt. Das hier werden wahrscheinlich die Tyrells sein. Das sind die Lannisters. Und jetzt können wir hier noch ein bisschen rumgucken. Ein merkwürdiger Schlüssel und das Familiensiegel der Tyrells. Aha. Könnten wir damit nicht einen Brief fälschen? Strange Key. Na, was ist denn das? Schauen wir uns den nochmal an. Aha. Ich meine, anschauen tut man natürlich immer mit den Händen. Nehmen wir jetzt den Schlüssel mit. Das ist halt wahrscheinlich alles Marjories Zeug, die vertraut uns. Nee, komm, wir klauen mal nicht von ihr. Krabbeln wir nur mal alles an und gucken es uns an. Da, das Familiensiegel, genau. Ich befürchte, also, was heißt befürchten? Ich gehe halt mal davon aus, wenn wir den jetzt mitnehmen, dann könnten wir wahrscheinlich irgendwo in irgendeiner Stelle des Spiels mal einen Brief fälschen oder irgendwas derartiges. Kann man gar nicht genauer angucken. Nee, auch den lasse ich liegen. Marjorie ist eine coole Socke.
Marjorie?
Sarah.
Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know.
Thank you.
Auch keine
Mira,
Neuigkeiten.
look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her.
Ja, sehr
I want to
verständlich.
help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel.
You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you.
Reden wir mal ein bisschen gut zu.
Lady
Ich traue ihr
Marjorie
noch
is
trotzdem noch nicht so
always
ganz.
saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Oh, oh. Der Gesichtsausdruck sagt schon viel.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk.
Diesmal lässt sie uns die Zweisamkeit. Erkundigen wir erstmal nach dem Wohlergehen.
Are you all right, my lady?
The
Anscheinend
king was
nicht.
not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife. I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again. Nothing I said could cheer him. He wouldn't even speak to me when I left him.
What can I do to make this better, my lady?
There's nothing you can do, Mira.
Please don't hold it against me. Ramsey Snow is on his way to Ironrath.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Haben wir die Situation noch ein bisschen verschlimmert in King's Landing für die beiden. Nicht gut, oh Mann. Ja, wieder zurück zum Zimmer. Oh,
Milady. Begging your
Ach, der
pardon, lady.
Kohlenjunge.
I hope I didn't frighten you.
Lauscht er wieder?
How long have you been waiting there?
Not long. I was just passing by when I saw you emerge from Lady Marjorie's room. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you.
Ja, und wie kann man dir
How can I
vertrauen?
trust you? There are spies everywhere in King's
genau.
Landing.
Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Mhm. Da wieder eine Kingsguard. Er schleicht ganz schön viel rum. Hat er dir mal krass auf den Arsch geguckt? Ich glaub's ja nicht. Heieieiei, da herrschen Zustände in King's Landing. So, wo sind wir jetzt? Ah, wieder ein
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here.
Der hat wahrscheinlich
The
die
man
Schnauze
values
voll von dir und
pride
deinem
more than
Kindergarten.
honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
Our plan is a good one. It will work so long as everyone does their part.
Naja, versuchen wir es mal durchzuziehen. Da ist er.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsey of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsey has the full authority of the
Thank you,
Warden of
Lord.
the...
That's enough.
Dieser exzentrische Bastard.
Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
May I offer you bread and salt, Lord Ramsey?
I loathe bread and salt. Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Feinstes
Carved by our
Forrester
most skilled
Ironwood.
craftsman.
Ironwood. Doesn't look like much. Don't know what's so special about it.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so?
Dieser unberechenbare Bastard.
Bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently.
Nein, kann er auch nicht.
It seems the Foresters have a talent for something after all.
Lord Ramsey, we have another gift we'd like to offer to you. There are several ironwood groves along the borders of our land, all producing tall, strong trees. We'd like to give them to you in tribute.
To me? That's very kind of you. Thank you. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsey?
Come out where I can see you.
Ja, Bargaining ging jetzt wohl doch ganz gut, oder? Mal gespannt. Was will er jetzt
We
von
really
denen?
must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsey, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice. First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say.
Ja, natürlich. Müssen wir schon machen.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now, was it?
Ja, das muss man
Here's
schon
the
machen.
thing.
Jetzt schauen wir mal, ob wir es
I
retten
don't
können.
care about your loyalty. And I care even less about a bunch of trees on some far-off hill.
Uh-oh.
The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us.
Okay.
My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
You needn't worry. Your father will have what he needs.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forrester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forrester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton. Yet your man lived.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone. The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The Ironwood?
Das kann er... Oh, eskaliert.
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about
This
trees.
is how Whitehills will ruin the forest.
them,
We are true
cut them down.
craftsmen.
It can't be that difficult.
The Whitehills had ironwood, once, but now those hills are bare.
Hence the name, of course.
Ja,
They
natürlich.
know nothing of how to cultivate the forest.
Look at their sigil, my lord. A barren hill.
Ja.
Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
Sehr guter Punkt. Sehr guter
The
Punkt.
little lord does have a point.
Ja, genau.
We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before.
Das
To
stimmt
ensure
allerdings.
there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
This will cause more trouble, not less.
Ja. Shit.
Not for me.
Ach je, da kommen sie auch schon angerollt. Die Kavallerie. Die Infanterie.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan. Don't.
Look at this, little Forrester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsey, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
We have more to discuss, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsey, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let
Oh
her
nee,
go.
nicht die.
She's quite pretty, your sister. We'd get along well.
My lord, if you want a hostage, take me.
I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the brave lord?
Oh, Alter.
What have you done?
What?
But I don't want the brave lord.
Dieser
Far too much
Bastard.
trouble.
Ethan! Ethan! No!
Even though you did bend the knee.
Alter.
My son.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Lord Ethan,
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward.
No!
Kill him if they give you any trouble.
Brian!
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him!
Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let them take me!
Let it go!
Stop them!
Help me!
Ryan,
Stop
please!
it!
Let me
Remember
go!
Ryan! Do something!
Alter, what?
My son.
Dieser Bastard, oh Mann. Ramsey hat immer solche Auftritte, unglaublich. Your story has begun. Next time on Game of Thrones. Alter, ich kann's gar nicht fassen.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a leader.
Lord Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone. There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties. Those who will not stop until Ethan is avenged. Until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
Oh, jetzt hab ich richtig Bock auf die zweite Staffel. So, wie haben wir uns denn entschieden? Iron from Ice. 65% haben Bone gerettet. Du 62% haben Loyalität dem König geschworen. Ach, das war da als Mirror. Du 35% haben Eric zu der Wall gesendet. Achso, dann haben wahrscheinlich. Was haben denn die anderen gemacht? Dann Mitleid? Also Gnade walten lassen oder haben sie ihm die 3 Finger abgehackt? Du 69% haben Duncan. Ja, okay, das kann ich mir vorstellen. Der wirkt halt auch einfach sympathisch. Selbst wenn die Situation alles Mögliche oder. Also, wenn die Situation eigentlich ihn nicht unbedingt zum präferierten Kandidaten machen würde, weil einfach. Ja, hat man ja wieder gesehen gegen Ramsey. Eigentlich echt nur Gewalt. Vielleicht wäre das so Royal besser gewesen. 50% haben Ramsey in der großen Halle getroffen. War vielleicht ein Fehler. Naja. Dieser Bastard, unglaublich. Das ist ein Psycho. Ah, hier. Und was passiert jetzt, wenn wir hier auf OK drücken? Kommt noch die Credits? Ah, da sind die Credits. Sehr gut. Nun gut, so liebe Leute, das war die erste Episode, die erste Staffel von Game of Thrones, dem Telltale Game. Starkes Ende auf jeden Fall. Also, ich hätte jetzt nicht mitgerechnet. Ich dachte eigentlich, naja gut, aber es ist ja wieder eigentlich typisch Game of Thrones, ne? Also schließen den Charakter ins Herz und du weißt eigentlich, dass er die nächste Staffel nicht überlebt oder nicht mehr da sein wird. Naja. Aber wenn ihr wissen wollt, wie es in der nächsten Staffel, also in der nächsten Episode weitergeht, dann schaltet doch einfach wieder ein. Ich würde mich freuen, wenn ihr wieder vorbeischaut. Könnt auch gerne einfach mal in die Kommentare schreiben, gebt mir Kritik zu den Let's Plays. Ich bin über jeden Kommentar dankbar. Auf jeden Fall, dann wünsche ich euch noch einen schönen Tag und wir sehen uns in einem oder in irgendeinem der nächsten Videos. Bis dahin und vielen Dank fürs Zuschauen. Tschüss.